These are the kings of France. Hugh Capet was the first. He was crowned in 987, but only because his friends found him weak. He established the Capetian dynasty, which would last 341 years. He wasn't called the King of France, he was called the King of the Franks. Hugh made Paris the power center for the Franks. He was a religious man of great faith. He built a bureaucracy, collected taxes, and imposed his law over his whole domain. He gained land by pitting rival nobles against one another. He enforced a middle class. Hugh died in 1108. Next came Louis VI, also known as the Fat. He worked with his father before he died. He was the first of the Capetians to make a lasting centralization of power. He fought off the brigand barons who plagued Paris.
He unsuccessfully fought the Norman kings of England over Normandy. He was able to fend off Henry V, who was the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Aided Henry I. He became the first strong king since the Carolingian dynasty. He took lands from the nobles and gave them to the commoners. He also gave town charters. He was on fairly good terms with the church and the Pope. He died of intestinal problems in 1137.
After Louis the Fat came Louis VII. He was also called Louis the Young.
He was the reason the Pope placed an interdict on his land. He strengthened the authority of the royal court. He started the Second Crusade. This to repel Henry II of England. Louis the Young got into a war with Theobald II of Champagne. He helped Thomas Becket against Henry II. He burned Vitry-le-François and killed 1,000 other people.
He married 3 times due to the lack of heirs from his first 2 wives.
He died in 1180.
He was Pope II, also known as Pope Augustus. He captured Anjou and Normandy from King John I. He also fought against Henry II during his first. He gained the reign of King of Britain. He participated in the Third Crusade. He died in 1223.
Louis IX was crowned in 1226. He was very religious and hard on heretics. He led 2 crusades against the Muslims. He was considered a saint by the church and now has many places named after him. He captured Fort Demeta in 1249. He sent out officials to control his realm, and he ended all serfdom in his lands. He outlawed private wars between nobles and expanded the royal court system. He died in 1249, being the only canonized king of France. Philip IV was crowned in 1285. He was also called Philip the Fair because of his light hair. He asserted the right to tax the clergy. He captured Lyons and Aquitaine. He temporarily and cruelly governed Flanders. He also levied severe taxes. He persecuted the Jews and the Lombards for their wealth. He also debased the coin of the realm. Later in life, after all of his violence, he was considered to be helping keep the peace. Philip died in 1314.